Alright, so we finally got the boat 100% done. I'm going to start here in the front and work back. So up in the front here we have our Minn Kota all-terrain trolling motor, 40-pound thrust. And we have our Helix 5 up here. It's a Chirp Gen 2 DI GPS. In the very front we have, on the right side here, we have our green bow light. Instead of having the big stand and whatnot up here, we have just the nice low profile ones. We have to get the red one for the other side yet. But we have the sonar, we have our recessed foot tray, we have our foot pedal, we have our rod strap here, we have our green LED light strips, we have the very front storage here with our milk crate, which we clip our stern light to, and we have a reinforced hatch and paracord to hold it open here. We have the next hatch, which is the moderately sized tote, lighted of course, and it holds 3,700 trays perfectly. And we have the other side here, which is a pretty large bin, holds a lot of stuff in it, and also lighted. And then we have our little jump seat, which is a step onto the front deck, and a seat, and it holds our battery. And then we have our main floor with the spray foam sides to seal anything off from going down under. We have our yardstick to see fish lengths. We have the whole interior painted a light gray, and we have spray foam, and then a spray foam painted the same color. We have our seat box back here with a swivel seat on it. We have the battery in here. You get pliers, scissors, kill switch, hook remover, whatnot, and our onboard battery charger and a light in there. And we have our whole complicated back storage thing here. We have our little table with a cup holder, Helix 7, side imaging, little tiny tack. We have some storage up in here, a little tray, and then a bunch more space back in there. Then we have a master switch for the switch panel. And then we have our bow light up front. And then we have storage light, all the floor lights, and then the stern light. And on the switch panel, we also have a voltmeter, 2 USB ports, and a 12-volt socket. And then we just flip the master switch, and that turns off everything. Then we have our 20-horse Tohatsu back here. It runs pretty good. Do need to do some service on that, but that's not part of the boat. And then we have our 2 splash guards back here for the transducer, so the spray doesn't come up into the boat. Have that on both sides. They both look the same. And that is about it. And this is the bow light up here, the green. It's really bright. It's a lot better than just a little dinky incandescent thing. And as far as lighting goes, then we have the light in all of our hatches. We have a pretty bright LED light in there. You don't really see it real great because it's pretty bright in here, but it's up in there. It shines way back. When it's dark outside, you really see it well. And then we have our lighting in the bins here. Doesn't take a whole lot to light up those little things, so they light up really well. Just like that. Oh yeah, we also have the light in the back seat here to see all the wiring and everything that we might need to see. So this is the view from the driver's seat. We have our Helix 7 here. It looks pretty big on this little boat here. And then we have our little tiny tack. You can't really see too well there. And we have our cup holder. We have our storage in here, which is pretty open there in the back. We have the little tray here for phone and GoPro batteries and whatnot. And then we have the master switch for the switch panel, which is all lighted up green there with the voltmeter on the right. We have 2 USB sockets right there, and then a standard 12-volt socket right there. And then we have the back switch is our stern light. The second to back switch is all of our green LED lights. These 2 switches don't have anything ran to them. This switch is all the storage lights in here. And then we have the very front switch is our bow light.
It is a beautiful March day, at least for Pennsylvania. March 14th, 1:30 something in the afternoon, about 51 degrees. Boat is finished. As you can see, we are out on the water. beautiful sunshine, nice after a long winter. So thought we'd just do a little walk around here, show you everything in the boat, out in the sunshine, the fresh air. Right here we do have main tackle storage, 2 different tackle bands, and we can fit a bunch more varying panfish stuff. Here's all the soft plastics for bass, pike, pickerel, what have you. That is lighted. I think we've seen that on other videos. There's another side, box with all the spinners, 4 other trays for all varying predatory stuff. We have a scale down in here, varying fishing line, what have you. Also lighted. Up in front here, do have the main bow storage. Got an extra jacket here, box for the anchor, fuel stabilizer, registration, life jacket, bow lines, safety box up in there, emergency paddle, which by law we have to have. Wearing a life jacket right now, Pennsylvania law, until April 30. This size boat, everybody has to wear a life jacket all the time. Do have a rod strap here on the deck, hold a couple rods off to the side out of the way. Up here in the very front, do have the recessed pedal for the trolling motor. Helix 5 sonar, obviously you see the trolling motor up here, works real nice right up in the front, clean and tidy out of the way. Come down here onto the lower deck. We do have, this is a battery box, a step onto the deck, jump seat, and then just lifts out obviously for the battery inside. All wired up, battery lines, chargers, everything all built in. Rod storage area up here in the side. Not sure, eventually we might decide to try to build a rod locker box, but for now, at least that all works. Over here in the side, do have yardstick for measuring fish, obviously. So right here in the back, whole big sort of operator station, a real nice brand new Helix 7 sonar, switch panel down there for all the lights, obviously cup holder, tachometer, storage area inside, and onto the very back the Tohatsu 20, which is running great. We may actually change pitch of the propeller to go hopefully a little bit faster. We were running on the upper end of the RPMs. Right now we're running high 22. Hopefully we can speed her up a little bit more. We're getting around 6,200 RPMs. So for this motor, that's the signed up pitch. So everything's looking good. Working nice, happy to have it done, be out on the water. The camera pans around to the south side there. You can just see the, I guess it's the maple trees with the red buds all on the top. After a long winter, glad to finally start seeing some color coming through. So thanks for watching. Everybody have a great day.